Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm David, and it is time to do a Big Brother 25 draft. The premiere is tomorrow.
The season is here. We have a panel to draft. We have a cast. But first, if you're new to this channel, please click subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.
And you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/nerdtainment.
You can. You guys, let's talk about Big Brother. Let's talk about this cast. But first, I just did another big first. I'm just like so into Big Brother.
You're it, yeah.
But also, let's bring in our panel. Wait, I got so many things to click, you guys. First, I have to go here, and then I can bring in, as always, our astrology mistress, tarot mistress, and reality realness goddess, Chantele, joining us this season. Thank you for coming back.
I was second guessing myself because I was like, I don't know if I could always do the comp beast. I just like to have the winner on my team.
Yeah.
And so, I'm very successful with that in the past. And so, I was just hesitant because it's so hurtful to have the winner and then to still lose miserably.
Yeah, she's already started, you guys. Here we go. We're gonna have it all night. But that's okay. Also, very special guest tonight. We had her here for the Traders on Nerdtainment, and she knows a couple things about Big Brother. You guys, welcome Claire. Also, we should note, winner of Amazing Race, but Big Brother is
one. We'll take it. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be on the other side of a draft for once. Got the lay of the land of how this is going to go down. So hopefully I'll do better at this draft than I did at the actual game.
I mean, you played the game really well.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a fishing. I was fishing for compliments.
Yeah.
So thank you for giving me
Actually, you played the game well. Unfortunately, the best players don't always win.
That's right.
I wasn't even close to the best player that season, or not even good at comp, so probably was not helpful in this draft.
Yeah, we should go back that season.
Oh my God, yes.
What points we had that season. Hello, everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining us. Let's just talk real quick here about the things we know. We know that Big Brother is premiering tomorrow night, August 2nd. It's a 90-minute live move-in. And we know that there's going to be a twist that involves somehow Brittany, Danielle, and Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any thoughts on this twist, guys? Chime in, please.
Well, doesn't something blow up or something? So maybe they present a room that's not really a room, or a room becomes the have-not room, or I don't know. I heard that something blew up. So
yeah, well, they have that machine. Seems like something blew up.
Oh, metaverse. Oh, it's a metaverse theme, right? Didn't we? Yeah, we know this.
We definitely know metaverse.
Maybe there's gonna be a parallel world, so maybe only half the house is gonna move in, and then it's gonna be another game playing in another part of the house, and then the worlds collide and they're in one universe together.
That's interesting. Maybe it's like that season of Survivor where Sandra and Rob were on the other island, sort of coaching people or giving them advantages and whatnot. Maybe
led
Frankie,
by Blue and
Danielle, Brittany are sort of
America in the center, and then we got red and blue. Yeah.
No purple there. No purple.
Yes. Yeah. Claire, you said you had theories. Is this when you say them, or are you saving them?
I can unleash them now, I suppose. I've been active on Twitter lately, and it seems like the streets are saying, potentially two teams. This theory about the blues, the pinks, potentially coaches. I do have a little bit of a wild theory myself, with the rumors really floating around about, a Survivor contestant being on and potentially it being Cirie. And then, of course, it was her son. I'm not convinced Cirie's not on this season. I'm throwing it out there now, with these, multiverse who knows, maybe in another universe, Cerie played Big Brother. She has been very silent on social media lately, and she's not the most active. But I'm not convinced. Maybe there's a relative twist, a la season 8. So
what if the relatives play for their player or something like that? Like, what if Cerie plays for her son in like a competition for a head of household or something? That's another universe.
I'm a big fan. I mean, they would really be blowing up his spot very early in the game because he said he doesn't want to stay. And I'm pretty convinced that Zach isn't in the game, but who knows?
Yeah,
he has been tweeting, but maybe he got someone to do those tweets for him. I don't know.
He's pretty funny. I don't know if someone could replace that.
So there was a house tour on Entertainment Tonight, right? I believe that's where it was. And people were counting 18 beds. But we also do know multiverse, which makes me think it's a really easy to bring people back into a game if they've just been in a multiverse, like a different universe. If that becomes like a camp comeback universe.
So yeah, it's a longer season as well. So 100 days would imply that there's going to be at least a couple of buyback weeks. 100 days, yes.
I'm going to take a nap already.
Yeah, seriously.
Please, no camp comeback.
No.
Yeah, please.
Cursed.
Yes, that was awful. But they're like, we'll just change the name. Call it a different universe. It's great. It's a multiverse, guys. Okay, I think that's what we know, except that I do want to say, y'all, Pluto TV is going to have free live feeds this year. So if you are interested in watching the live feeds, they're just going to have ad breaks kind of similar to Big Brother Canada, where you have a little ad. But check out pluto.tv/BBLF. That was announced today. So, hey, save some money. Go check it out. Let us know how that works.
Another app. Holy cow. So many apps. I'm like,
never ending.
It's so many apps.
We're going to draft some players, guys. But we've got a twist as well. We are going to go through the cast like we do. First pick, second, third, fourth. Fourth pick's going to get to go, and we're going to snake back. That's how we draft. There's a spreadsheet that is linked below here with how we do points. We did adjust the points a little bit, so remind me to talk about that. But because of these twists and Claire's theories, we are not only going to draft the cast, we're going to also draft one alum. And because of Cerie, we're going to open that up to any CBS alum.
Okay.
I was going to just say Frankie, Danielle, Brittany to draft just in case. But if you want to do Cerie or somebody else, I feel like, hey, whatever. If they don't show up, doesn't matter. But if they do show up and you can get points off of it, great. See what I'm saying? Did that make any sense?
Well, I never watched. I haven't yet watched the 25 anniversary special.
Yeah.
Who else was on there? I'm assuming the Winner's Circle was on there. Janelle, because I just remembering people going to CBS. Taylor was on there. Would those people also be potentially in the mix here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I say, hey, any alumni from any CBS show, I think is on the table.
Okay.
Now, when they come back, what if they're hosting a competition that counts?
I think they have to play the game. I think they have to have some sort of impact on the game because people do come back and host all the time. But if they are a coach or there is some sort of twist that involves them game-wise, then we can incorporate points, right? We don't know yet. So we're just opening
I think I'm with
up.
Chantele. If we can predict an alum who comes back at all, I think we deserve points for that.
I agree with that.
Oh my God,
I gassed myself first.
Yeah.
There's so many alums. Like if we pluck an alum and they somehow come back this season, that's impressive.
Claire's like, I'm booked already to host a comp, so this is great.
You cannot choose yourself.
So myself, Derek X.
She's like, Derek, I'll take Derek.
Texting everyone. Are you coming? What's the plan?
Amazing. All right. Well,
I think if they are hosting something, you know, you should get like I haven't looked at the entire breakdown, but like a plus 5 points. But maybe we just do that at the very end. You know, I don't want to.
Sarah was like,
1 point. You get 1 point. If you pick an alum and they show up at all, you get at least 1 point. We'll say that, right?
Great.
And this is the final round pick, or can we?
Yeah,
this
we'll
anywhere?
save that till the end. Yeah,
Okay.
let's save them till the end. We'll get to pick the alum. That got wild.
I've thrown out Sari, and now I'm like, well, that really does feel wild. Maybe if Sari's in it, I feel like maybe I should get 2 points. But we can
Boy, Claire and Chantele together are going to kill me this season. Okay, yes. We'll give out points. All the points. Sounds good. Okay, back to points, though. We did up some points. Like HOH is going to get 5 points instead of 3. Vito's going to get 3 points instead of 2. We upped some of the points this season, and we added in a point for surviving the block.
Oh, that's
great.
Because
you get a negative point when you're nominated. And this was the problem with Taylor last season, is she was just nominated so much. If she had gotten a point for surviving, that would have been super helpful. So we have that in. But if you win comps, you're going to get more points as well to help balance that out. Okay? And the winner for the whole show gets more points this year, too.
Oh, wow. Okay, nice.
Okay? Great.
Seems more fair. I like it.
Love it. Yeah. Reality shows are not fair, but drafts should be fair. Claire, since you are our ranking Big Brother player here, you get to choose if you would like to go first or fourth.
You know, I kind of always feel last year, what position was Taylor picked? Do you remember?
First.
I can look it up.
I think
Oh, she was first, I think.
I was first pick.
No.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Man, I was really about to say I feel like it's always a crapshoot, but you've just proved me wrong.
No, it's usually a crap. Like sometimes we don't even pick them at all. Sometimes
Okay.
Our last pick.
Oh no. I think I'm going to go fourth. I'll take fourth and fifth.
Okay. All right. That means Chantele, you're going to get first pick.
Ooh.
David is second. I am third. Claire is fourth.
Okay.
Wow, what a pleasant surprise.
Ooh, you're welcome. You did have the winner last season.
Oh, it's true. It would be nice to be able to choose. I'm just kidding. Just teasing. Well, we've been talking about CBS alumni, and I love heirs, and I love people that have been able to watch their parents grow up and experience life on a reality TV show and recently win a reality television show. So there's no way that I could allow Mr. Jared Fields to go anywhere but being first draft pick on the board. He is going to have learned from his mom. He is a child of reality TV. He's seen what his mom has gone through for decades, and he's going to have to know a thing or two about Big Brother. And so I expect her to have taught him everything that she knows, and then he's going to bring in himself. And he's a very attractive man. He seems very athletic, so maybe I'll get some of those, competition points. And I have faith in him, living up to his mother's name. So let me go with legacy here. I'm taking Jared Fields.
Oh, I love it. He should absolutely be first draft pick. Claire, you love Sari. Are you excited about Jared?
Look, once his mom gets in there too, then you just have to know it's gonna ride for you. I think it's a good pick. I had a feeling he was gonna go first, and I actually wasn't sure if I wanted him on my team. I was a little up in the air, just because when you're coming in with the mentality, knowing that your mom is like one of the greatest, if not the greatest reality TV player of all time, you're going to feel pressure in there. And so it makes me wary, because I'm sure his mom's been like, play your own game, play your own game, play your own game. But I think he'll feel some pressure around week 3, week 4, getting in there. He'll want to make his own legacy, is my fear here. And he'll want to kind of step out of the shadow. And so I worry maybe he could hit the ground running a little too fast. But he does have the coaching. He has the genetics for it, like,
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. I think, he's very handsome. I've heard maybe he might be interested in a showmance. He apparently that's not necessarily, but I think
he's
he
open.
may be distracted by a pretty face. So we'll see.
Yeah, David, how do you?
I like that his job is exterminator. I'm imagining him as an exterminator in Big Brother. He's just gonna take people out one by one. I just think Cirie's gonna have given him a lot of advice on how to read people, how to manipulate people, what to say and what not to. So I think he's gonna come in armed with some smarts on how to navigate reality shows like this, and especially since Cirie's now been on 2 different ones. She's never been on Big Brother specifically, but I'm excited to see him play. I don't know, I mean, Cirie, how can you how can you compare? But
right.
If she can teach him a thing or two, I think he'll do well.
Yeah, that's my only fear is there's no way he is like Cirie. Cirie is, there's no one like Cirie.
She's a unicorn.
So I hope that we don't I'll go, oh gosh, he's not like Cirie. But yeah, super excited to watch
I feel
him play.
he might come in as if he's a second-time player where you have a little bit more knowledge. And anytime there's a returning player, they usually do a lot better than when it was their first time, when they're really figuring everything out. And so I think he's just going to have a little bit of a leg up, which is understanding maybe what to expect, maybe anticipating week 3 that okay, maybe you're going to start wanting to make moves in the game when you have to kind of lay low. He might have that knowledge so that he's not going to be playing like a first-time player. So that's why I'm hopeful for him. I'll put my faith that he is going to be able to navigate this game pretty well, and I want to support him doing it. So I'm gonna root.
Yay!
What's his sign? What's his sign?
Right. Jared, I think, is one of the few. There's only 3 that I don't know, and he's one of them. But I'm we should be able to figure this out. By the way, I did ask Big Brother PR to get me everyone's birthdays. They're taking their time responding to me on that, but I think we're gonna get them at some point here. All right, David, that leads us to you. Who is your first pick?
Okay, well, knowing that HOHs are 5 points and vetoes are 3 points, I got to pick a comp beast or someone I think will be a comp beast as my first choice. And I am going, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing, but I'm going to go with Hissam.
He's hot.
Well, hold on, let me pull him up.
That's an added bonus. Thank you. I liked in his preseason video where he was talking about wanting to find a ride or die final 2 alliance really early on. I think that will be especially key for someone like him because he's a little older. He's 45. So it might be kind of challenging for him to find that person, but I just love that he's thinking that way. And if he is in trouble early on because of his age or because he's perceived as a comp beast, I'm hoping he can battle his way out of those situations and win me a lot of points in the draft.
Yes. Well, I am surprised that you went for one of 45 is ancient in Big Brother. My goodness.
Louis, we love the olds. Sarah, we love the olds.
I know, and he's a geriatric physician. I was like, he's right up our alley. We love those old people. We love it. Yeah, he had a really, let me see if I have his, he's a Pisces, which means he's going to have a bit more heart than your average player. He might not be super cutthroat.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think there is something in Big Brother. Age is a huge advantage in the game. When people ask me hey, I just turned 21, should I apply? I'm like, well, yeah, you might as well. But if you can wait and you're busy doing something else, wait. Give yourself a few years, get life experience. So, I feel good for him with that. He was coming out a little strong in these videos though. When everyone else was like, oh, just, be adaptable, go with the flow. He's coming in strong with his, splitting the house, move them in 2 sides. Which is a strategy, he's thinking, lost. Can you hear me though?
I can hear you, yeah.
disastrous. Well, maybe he is. He's just going to be the best then. He's hurt on me right now.
They're just like, how dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you? He's got strong energy. All right. Well, we'll let you fix that. Wow. Chantele, did you have anything you wanted to say about him?
I mean, I really liked him. I think it's because I was just smitten by how cute he is.
Yeah.
And you know, I like someone that's thinking about strategy. He's thinking about something that he's going to do. Whether it actually plays out the way that he's intending, who knows? But the fact that he's going to be looking to do something to benefit himself in the game, not just sit back and lay low and, you know, wait till the alliance comes to him. Like, he wants to take action and be a beginner or a starter of like what might be going on in the house. So that would say to me that he's going to be someone that's going to be gunning for the first head of household, which is the most important head of household of the season. And he's going to create that divide potentially that he's looking for. He's going to get his people. And so I think it's definitely a great choice. And yeah, check.
Check. All right. Oh, I'm up next. Let me pull up the visual. I too am going to just try to get in here with who I think might be a comp beast. Get me a couple points here up top. And I'm also excited that Big Brother took some notes from the circle and realized, hey, people with disabilities can actually be on reality shows too. I think Matt is who I'm taking first, is going to do well in the comps. I don't know if he's going to do well in anything else. But I'm hoping he gives me some comp points. And I did love that he can read lips. And I hope he utilizes that because that's a lot of fun. And I mean, he's a cutie. Come on.
Yeah. Well, he's a Deaf Olympics athlete, or like gold medalist.
Gold medalist.
I think he'll win some comps for sure. And he's so cute.
I think he's a recruit. Like, I don't know that he knows the game. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what else he's going to do, but he'll get me some comp points. So I'll take it.
No, I think
Claire's
he's up there.
Claire's
back.
A works quality camera, but we need it. It's fine. No, I really like that pick. He was someone I also wanted, because not only what you said, I think that he will be very good at comps and winning competitions. He knows how to keep a level head. He's a gold medalist, so he's used to winning, competing at a very high level, which is a lot of these games, is just being able to keep a level head. And I think if he can get through the first maybe 2 weeks, I think that he will probably be in potentially like a majority alliance that will go pretty far. People are going to want to work with him. And he seems like he has like a level head. He's not going to be like in there being super fratty or anything. So I like him as a pick.
I forgot to mention he's a Gemini.
We love that as well.
Social. He'll get along with people.
And he was another one that was mentioning he was going to gun for the first HOH, which I think, to your point, Claire, about him being in a majority alliance, that would help him sort of lock that in. I think it's just going to be about remembering to win strategically for him. Like, he's a super competitor, and it's not always, you know, what happened with last season, right? It's like you set records for winning comps, and then you're going to become the biggest target in the house. So you just got to be careful how often you're winning.
So true, so true. All right, Claire, this takes us to your first pick.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, I'm so excited. I'm going to get 2 back-to-back. I really have 3 people I want, though, and I'm pretty sure they'll be gone by the time it snakes back.
Is your first pick still on the board?
I had 4 top picks, and 3 of them are on the board still.
Look at you.
Wow.
Oh, gosh. Okay. I think... Oh, man. Okay, I think I'm going to go... Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy.
I think I'm going to go with our other survivor relative.
Yes.
And I'm going to go with Corey, which is going against what I just said about age being key here. Because he is the youngest and by like a few years, like I think the next he's 21 and the next youngest is I think 24.
Yes.
So he's definitely going to be, you know, a little bit of an outsider in that way. I do think age is a huge advantage. But out of all these contestants, I think he seems to me from the very brief intros like he's the biggest fan in there, which of course isn't always a guarantee that you're going to go far. But I think if he gets past the first week, I think that he could get going for a while. And I think he knows the game very well. It seems like, at least that's what Zach has said, that he is you know, not necessarily a student in the game, but a big fan. He seems like he'll be pretty athletic, maybe, who knows? And I feel good for him. I think, you know, he's a cutie. He's saying
so
that he's going to
cute.
lie about not being able to do laundry, which is like very annoying to me and I wouldn't find charming. But in this house with a little bit of older people, I don't know if there are any moms in the house. Do you guys know?
Yes. Isn't Felicia a mom?
Felicia? I think Felicia could potentially like scoop him up and be like a maternal figure to him potentially.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a wild card, but I think he could surprise people.
I think
it's fun.
It is. Fun. And I think Zach, no shade, is not necessarily like a Survivor icon. So I think the fact that they're casting him, I think means there's like a little something extra. It's not just because he's like the relative of, you know, a Survivor contestant. I think that he's got a lot of promise. So I think that's a great first pick.
And to be fair, we know he's a brother because we're in this world. Right. Nobody else, like press did not mention it. It is not a part. It's not like Jared is like, I'm the son of the greatest. Like they're not even like, do you know who Zach is? Like he is an icon, but like he's a Survivor Twitter icon, right? Like
right.
We love Zach for other reasons.
Right.
Yeah. I like his like self-deprecating humor as well. And so I think that he's going to be able to kind of get along with people in the house. Like he makes fun of himself. You know, he's like, you know, I forgot what he rated himself. He's like, I rated myself a 9, but like I'm at this. And like, he's just, I don't know. I think he's going to be fun to be around and people are going to like him and not want to target him, but he's going to be playing harder than they would even anticipate. So I think he could be a dark horse, you know? Really good way.
That's a good point. Yeah. He's not going to be a threat early on. Like you're not going to be worried about him, but he might know a bit more.
But I do think he gives off like super fan energy more than anyone else in there. Like I don't think he's going to trick anyone.
But he could just be eager to be on the show.
Yeah. Like I think he'll, but hopefully his like enthusiasm wins people over.
Yeah.
Yes. Where is he? Corey he's a Libra. Chantele, you love Libra guys. I love Libras. His moon might be Aquarius too. Okay, Claire, hit us with your number 2.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, I really want both these people. Gosh.
Well, you can kind of see our vibe, like who is less likely to come back to you, right?
Yeah, true.
Or more likely. You know.
They're both getting taken. They're both getting taken. I have no doubts. But I am going to go with my heart here, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
And oh gosh, I'm a little worried I'm going to pronounce her name wrong, but I feel very optimistic for this person. I think that she will do very well. I love a cutthroat woman. I love someone who knows her way around politics. And so I will be picking Mikol? Someone
Mikol or Mikol.
Correct me. But I feel good for her. I don't think she's necessarily that big of a fan of the game, but you know, she's saying she wants to play like a bunch of players who I respect very highly. I don't really know if they're all in the same archetype necessarily of like Tiffany, Taylor, X. But I think if that's the energy that she's bringing, and Tyra Banks, she's someone that I want on my team and I want to root for. So why not pick her? She looks very athletic based off this photo. You know, she looks spry and nimble. And I think she wants to come in and she wants to play cutthroat, the politician, which, you know, I don't I hope that she is also like charming like a politician and can sway people with her words and not just backstabbing. But I want to root her on this season, so I'm drafting her for my team.
Yes.
Yeah, no way she would have come back. Like, she's like very high on my list, so I think it's definitely a fantastic choice. Yes, she looks athletic. Yes, she looks like someone that wants to play, and I'm excited to see how well she does. Just because whether or not she's like been watching every season, it seems like she's watched a few, and I like the energy that she wants to bring from the few that she's seen. So I look forward to seeing how she plays this game, and that's a great second pick.
It is. I love the cutthroatness of her, but I think people get so threatened by smart people on Big Brother. And it's like, I think because like a lot of bartenders get cast, and so then they're like, whoa, I don't even know what you're saying. And so you got to go, you know? So she'll just have to manage that and not come off too smart, you know? But I think I'm excited to see her play. I think she's going to be a good strategist.
And
that's sort of sign.
Do I have hers? Oh, she's a Cancer. Ooh. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Do we have Cancers that have played before? I mean, Kyland was a Cancer.
Oh.
Alyssa was a Cancer.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, we had and who was the guy that she dated? I think he was also a Cancer. I don't know. We had a couple Cancers that season. Interesting.
I will also say, I don't know if you guys have seen like her old tweets on Twitter.
I only heard a bit alluded to it. I don't know what the tweets are, but they weren't good for podcasting. So like, they
will not be repeated by me, but I'm sure you could find them. But they are very funny. And granted, they're like 12 years ago, like super long.
Yeah.
We all changed, but she seems very, very funny as well. And so I think she'll be someone that people like to have around.
Yeah, I heard people were liking her Twitter account, so I did not see what they were, though. It was better than most of the time. Most of the time, people are like, this is a horrible Twitter account.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're look them up. Just look them up.
All right, am I next? Oh my gosh, you guys. Why is the second pick the hardest?
It is.
Oh, I think I'm also going to do a bit of a heart pick. This is just somebody that I enjoyed watching and have no reason to draft them other than what? We have an Australian. She seemed cool. I am on board with Bowie, the DJ from Australia. Again, your faces, I see it. I don't know, but it was my heart.
Phew.
Said, I mean, you can't boot her off first. Boo, come on, give her a chance. She can be friends with you.
Like maybe Tim upside, maybe.
What'd you say, Tim?
Remember, maybe some Tim upside?
Oh, yeah. Give me any BB Australia that you give me, I will love. But she did speak very knowledgeable about the differences. So at least she knows that. At least she's going in knowing that she like can't play like she would on Australia. I mean, she is also 45, which, as we said, is ancient in Big Brother, but that helps her be a little smarter, has a bit of a head on her shoulder. So I don't know her sign. What do we know?
She's also a barrister, so like...
Is that real? I thought it was a typo that she's really a barista.
No.
Oh, they talk about barristers usually in...
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
but she lives in the U.S. now.
So
and
what, she has Starbucks and she's a DJ? No, I think she's a barrister and a DJ.
Oh, okay. That is better. But I was like, well, she's a DJ.
Better.
She probably sells coffee as well to like actually make money. I mean, DJs
oh my God, maybe we'll find out. To be like, oh, can I make everybody coffee in the morning?
Yes.
And you're like, barista.
No, I literally, Hamster Watch and I were talking about it. We're like, barrister must be a typo, right? I hope she's a lawyer. That's amazing.
I think she's a lawyer, and I think she's a lawyer.
I love it.
Yeah, I saw like a Daily Mail or something from like 10 years ago that she was like a lawyer barrister, and then it came out she was a DJ, and like maybe she got fired. I didn't read the article, but it was like some headline like she's fun
Get
too.
fired. Do some DJing. Love
But
it.
that's gonna be really smart, though. I think lawyers are going to be intelligent about how they kind of handle the game and being able to speak their piece or create their arguments if they need to, stay off the block or create an army. So I think she could be good, but I'm worried because like if she's a
You guys
DJ,
are
she
all
might be
very
trying
worried.
to be cool. I could just worry that she could be trying too hard to fit in and be cool and on the DJ. I don't know her yet, but that's just I worry.
She's giving me on the day of my daughter's birthday vibe.
Oh my
Stop
God,
it.
a lot of rockstar vibes.
Stop it. No, guys.
But I love the
Wow.
accent, and I think people will be charmed by that.
Well, I'm glad I didn't take anyone's next pick.
Definitely
So
not.
feel
You're
free
good.
to just keep taking your picks,
Yeah,
guys.
I think maybe you could have waited
Yeah.
next turnaround, Sarah. I don't know. But
That's hilarious. I genuinely was like, don't wait too long. Get the one you want.
No,
Oh my
I
God.
mean, like for me, you could have waited
Lives are life.
till the last round.
All right, fine. Okay, David. That's
Okay. I'm going to go with, rather than a compies, I'm going to go with someone that I thought was like really charismatic. It's going to be liked by a lot of people in the house. I'm going to go with Jag.
Oh, you guys.
this was my other pick.
I liked him a lot. Great smile. I think that there's going to be a curiosity about him because there are some like cultural things with the turban and these kinds of things that like people are going to want to know more about, right? It's people who like don't know what that is or what it means. Like they're going to be asking him questions about that stuff. And then by people learning about him in that way, it's just going to like endear him to them. And I just feel like he's going to be, I'm picturing him as like a little social butterfly that everybody's going to like in the house, and he'll be able to navigate a lot of different alliances, I think.
Yep, he was my number 3 pick. And so
Aw.
I was hoping that maybe would have another pick like Sarah did, so I could have him. But I wasn't as fortunate. No, I think it's a really great pick. I like the fact that, like, I usually worry when people say that they're not going to present their true selves. They're like, I'm going to lie about this, I'm going to lie about that, and they tend to become a 2-dimensional person, and they can't really engage with people. They just kind of become a wooden caricature of whoever they say they're going to be. But he is going to play into another career that he's had, and so I like the fact that he's going to still be doing something that's close to him, but just not telling everybody the whole truth. So I think that will probably work to his favor. If I remember correctly, he's not that familiar with the game. How much does he know again?
Wait, you broke up. What are you asking? What he knows about the game?
Yeah, how much does he know about the game? I can't remember.
He didn't seem. He was just like, I love the game, and period, end of story. So
Yeah.
But
no
I
research.
felt that he was charming. I agree with you. I think that people are going to want to know him, get to know him, and I think that he'll do well. So
Yeah.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this pick. This was also my number 3, and I knew he would be gone. But to me, he just has a really, really good energy. He's going to be someone that you want around the house just because he's fun, just because you like to talk to him. I love that he is bringing secret representation and coming in. You have to, when you're Sikh, you have to kind of wear your religion beliefs on your sleeve. And so I think he's used to like navigating different environments, being with different people. And he just has a really, really good energy. As long as he, makes it through the first week again, which, is who knows.
Right.
But I think that he will, because no one's going to want to get rid of this guy for a while. He seems pretty smart. And yeah, I don't know how much he knows about the show. I know he ran into Brent from my season, like at a bar, and he recognized him, which I feel like, that's Brent went out pretty
your
hard.
season,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
So he's seen that
Watched a
season
couple.
enough that he would recognize someone from it.
Yes.
Which
Good
is
point.
promising to me. And he was very adamant, apparently, that he was going to be on the show. So it seems like, he's excited
been
about
working on it, maybe. He's been working on it, maybe. Applied
Yeah.
maybe.
He's not a recruit, at least.
Okay.
So Yeah. Like
Chantele, guess what his sign is?
Aquarius.
Yes.
Oh, we love him then for sure. That's why I was like, oh my God, he's the best. Probably.
Yay. All right, Chantele, now you get to pick.
Oh boy. I mean, like honestly, like all my top picks are like going. So now we're in my middle set of picks. And I think that I'm still looking for points here. And I'm going to go for Riley. So I feel as though, sorry, that like I think she's really cute. She's a bartender. She's still young, but like I think that she's gonna be personable. I think that she's gonna want to play the game. I think she's gonna want to win comps. Like I think she's gonna be around for a while. She is going to be invited into the major alliance. I could see her winning the first head of household. Like I just see her being around for a while, and she might learn how to play the game really well and get to the end. And I feel like people would want her to win. So I'm going to go with the female comp beast, I think, this season, and that's with Riley.
I love this pick. I was debating picking her or Jag in the previous pick because I was ready to dismiss her as like a bartender, a recruit. She's a cute girl, all of that. But something about the way she spoke about the game in her preseason interview, I was like, it feels like you watch. And like,
she got serious about her strategy.
Yeah.
Right? She stopped being bubbly and she got more serious about like what she was planning on doing. So she has a plan, and I like that.
I like it too. Great pick.
Yeah. Her birthday is actually tomorrow. Her birthday is premiere day.
Gotta love a Leo. There you go.
How wild is that?
Interesting. Yeah, and I think Blue's birthday was today. Maybe I'm giving away people's signs.
A Leo.
I don't have Blue.
Well, I saw it on Instagram. You got to be honest, Sarah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the 4th. I have the 4th, but maybe it's the 3rd. Yeah. Okay.
No, I like that pick too. I think I also judged her a little bit, bartender, pretty blonde, Nashville. But then in her interviews, I mean, I think like I'm kind of quirky. She was giving quirky energy. So I think she's not just going to be in there like stuck up or anything. I think she'll have a pretty good energy. So yeah, and I think, she could win comps depending. How tall is she? Yeah. I don't know. Does that matter? I don't think so. Didn't help me, so
yeah.
She didn't scream comp beast to me. I thought that was interesting that you thought that, but I definitely, cute little blondes, they do well. So I would imagine she is
young Danielle. Up. Like I don't know, I just feel like petite blondes.
They're not getting rid of her. Like I feel like the guys are gonna want to keep her around for like a week at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chantele, you get to give us your next pick.
And I'm actually going to go quirky with this one.
Ooh.
You're going to need somebody on your draft that has some hair. So I'm going to go with Cameron.
That was my next pick.
I feel like he's quirky. I feel like he's going to get along with people. He's a dad, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
so I feel like he's going to be fun. Like he's gonna want to play games with people. Like he's gonna want to be engaging, and I just think that he's gonna get along with people. And who knows, he might just be secretly really good at all these random games that they're gonna be playing on the show. So I'm curious to see how he vibes with everybody. I want to see him play. I want to root for him, and I think that he would be a really fun winner to have. So yeah, Cameron.
I mean, I love his hair. He's also a Pisces. We have another Pisces. Pisces are interesting to watch play. I was going to pick him next. I don't really know what to expect from him, but I just kind of vibe with him.
Agreed.
Yeah. He seems like, again, one of the people that are more of a fan. He has a lot of hair on his head. At some points, seemed like he was very high energy, and some points it seemed like he was like so chill, easygoing. I'm seeing that he's a girl dad, which I do really like. Yeah, people like parents in the game. Basically, it just means like I think when someone's a parent, you're like, all right, they can handle responsibility. But but we've seen people who played and they play like for their kid, and it means they're playing super cutthroat and aggressive. So I think, you know, he has something else he's playing for other than just like, hey, I want to, you know, buy a boat. You know, he has a kid to think about. So I like it.
Yeah. He was one I couldn't get a great read on.
Yeah.
The hair was reminding me of, was it Christian who had that big hair?
Yes.
And then he turned out to be like an insane comp beast. So maybe people with that hair win a ton of comps. Might be a great pick for you.
Big Brother producers love dudes with big curly hair. Like, I think it just looks good on camera or something. And they're just like, yes, we're so drawn to that.
Yeah.
But I am too. So that's love it. All right. David?
Okay.
Back to you. Sneaking back.
I believe we're back to me. The pickings are getting
Bowie,
slimmer.
like I have everybody from like the top half of my list are gone.
Yeah.
And now we're
I really should have switched. I should have done Cameron then Bowie. That was my debate. I was like, Cameron or Bowie? Cameron. Whoops.
I think I'm going to rely on the strength of some of our alternates in recent seasons, and I'm going to pick Blue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think Joseph was such a great alternate, and hopefully,
who was that other really great alternate?
maybe a
couple years ago.
Who was that? Yeah, I was going to say there's another alternate.
There's another one.
I'm here. I made it.
Loved that alternate.
So hopefully Blue continues in the line of Claire and Joseph and surprises us with her, you know, smarts in the game and ability to win comps strategically. And I don't know, I'm giving it up for the alternates with this pick.
Love it.
And if it's going to be on theme, like with the Blue, like maybe she's going to have, you know, safety for a week or two if she's part of like the twist of the season. Who knows? Who knows? No, she's definitely not my next person, but like I'm one person and then her. So yeah, she's definitely somebody that I'm hoping that would come back to me. So good little steal there. And I guess you got another little Leo friend on your team.
Hey. Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Of course, I love my alternates. I think when you come in to the game like as an alternate, you feel very appreciative to be there, and you've also not necessarily been spiraling for the past like 2 weeks beforehand of like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna play? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, I think who knows when she got told, but like I was told like very like 2 days maybe before, and so it was like, okay, like, oh my gosh, it's happening. I might as well just go in and make the most of it and just play and let's just see what happens. So hopefully that's the mentality she comes into. I do somehow have like a friend of hers. I didn't talk to her before the season at all. Seems like she's not like a huge Big Brother fan. I don't really know. Maybe she was a recruit. But I think if she gets in, she seems pretty social, fun. She's super pretty. I think, you know, as long as she learns quick, I think she'll be okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Hi, James.
Hi, James.
Good morning. You guys, I feel really off my game tonight. Now
is the new point system rattling you?
Yes, new points. You guys did not like my last pick. I'm just completely now in my head. I don't know what to do. I was literally this person I'm about to pick was like not on my list of picks.
Oh no!
You are really second guessing.
Go with your heart, Sarah. Don't listen to us.
No,
are you sure?
You might see something we don't see.
I love what you're saying, Claire, but I'm really second guessing everything. I am going to once again cross my fingers that the person I really want is going to be available. And I'm going to go out on a limb. And oh God, am I going to do this? Okay.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to take Luke.
Whoa.
I don't think it's a bad bad pick.
I don't
It's
either.
not that bad. I'm just like,
I don't either.
I only saw it because in the chat when I said quirky, they thought that I picked him. And it's just like, I'm just thinking of him like, no, not yet.
Y'all, he is a Sagittarius, and I'm gonna
But
pick
he said he's
a
gonna lie.
Sagittarius.
He said he's gonna lie about his sign. Why? Why are you gonna lie about your sign?
I would say 90% of his interview, I was like, no, sir, no. Oh my gosh, no, what? And I was like, this is gonna be the one year I come on the draft, and I'm like, y'all, I am not picking a Sagittarius for me. But I am rethinking everything, and
I love this for you, to be honest.
Me too.
look, Luke,
Team quirk.
just like dig deep on the Sagittarius fun and make friends with everybody. That's what I'm gonna hope for Luke, that they all think he's just fun. I don't know, y'all. What am I doing? How's Luke gonna do?
It's a decent pick because
Okay.
I know this is the type of guy who's been like a first boot or an early boot the past few seasons. But I feel like maybe we're past that at this point. Maybe people aren't like so judging those characters as harshly early on in the game. And I think he's got, like we were saying, that level of quirk that makes him not seem like pure jock energy, So hopefully that will endear him to people.
It's definitely not pure jock. I wasn't worried he was gonna be first boot. I feel like the guys will like get along with him for a minute. But I don't think he knows the game. I think he's a recruit. He literally was like, hey, I don't want a day job. I'm going to just try to win money. So I was like, no.
Okay. You're like, do you know what? Perfect.
I think he's also trying to get the job of drawing BB comics. I think that's really why he's on the show.
An illustrator. Mm-hmm.
But hey, I took him, guys. I did it.
Okay. I think we all agree this isn't like a totally out there. Look, this is no Bowie, okay? Like, makes a little bit more sense.
Thank you.
He seems athletic. He's very handsome. Like not in his cast photos, but like from his Instagram, he's very handsome. He models, and he is also a nerd. I don't know if you guys have seen his Instagrams, but he is an illustrator, but he also like draws web comics. Seems like he loves anime. So I think he'll be able to connect with different people in the house around different things. Like he is someone who is more than what they look like.
Okay.
I love that. Illustrate though. Just kidding.
I love a nerd. I haven't looked at his Instagram, so that actually does excite me.
So the social media is key, Sarah.
Yes,
but
thank you. I'm sorry. I was on
astrology.
What was I thinking?
He was saying he was going to pretend to be a himbo.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think you'll succeed at that.
Yeah.
I think you'll give that.
You don't have to try too hard. Just
just be yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Claire, so much. Whew, all right, off of me, back to Claire. Claire, you get your third and fourth pick.
God. Third and fourth.
Who did we take? Oh no, Chantele took somebody, right? Was it Riley or somebody?
Correct.
Yeah, Riley is off. Oh gosh. Okay. Man, a lot of people I wanted are gone.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna pick someone.
You get two back to back, Claire. Why is it so stressful?
People are gonna judge this pick.
Oh,
but I'm standing by it. Everyone, you're welcome. But I am gonna pick Izzy.
I love Izzy. Yes. Do it. Happy Izzy.
Okay, and this is my reason why. First, we love queer women. Okay, so I will stand with her.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I know people are really coming for her for saying that
they are.
Since January, she has watched every single Big Brother season, not once, but twice, which mathematically, I don't know if that is physically
I question
possible.
that.
It's not possible.
Not possible.
Yeah. And I
Maybe
don't
maybe
think
she
anyone
watched like
really
the clips. Like, no, they have like a season in 4 hours. Like
Maybe she watched like on fast forward, like double speed.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
like,
speed,
let's be real.
2x.
There are seasons you could skip, like so maybe she got a list of like
But to
top
watch them
10.
twice.
Well, she didn't say
Wow.
all of them twice. She said most of them twice. So
Okay.
Like
you
maybe
know,
she was like skipping through the veto episodes, like maybe she was just like
No.
Oh yeah, maybe fast forward
But
the competition.
I'll say this. There have been other players, specifically like on my season, okay, I'm thinking, who had not seen the show until like a year before. So look, I'm not coming for her because she's smarter than me. But Miss Hannah Chada on my season, like never watched feeds. She got into Big Brother a year before she was on the show, and she knew her shit more than like anyone else. Granted, she watched a lot of the old seasons, so I think that maybe they trips you up a little bit. But I think there are a history of people who like can study up right before the show. I think like Taylor really studied up before the show, and she wasn't a huge fan beforehand. So I'm not saying Izzy is them, okay? Like, I'm not saying that she's
maybe.
But I think, she has put some time into watching, if nothing else. I think she's like a likable person. I think people will trust her. I think people come to her. She might not be initially in that first majority alliance that forms. I don't necessarily know if people will be pulling her in thinking that she's a comp beast.
Right.
But, she's interesting. And I want to root for her.
I
Listen,
agree.
I think
I want to
that-
root for her too. Yes, go ahead, David.
And I think this is a good pick for the point where we are in the draft. There's just not that many people left. And so, look, I think, would she be in my top 2 picks? No. I think there's like a personality thing that I'm a little like, I don't know how well you're going to gel with everybody in the house, but there's, it's just slim pickings at this point, Claire. So I think it's a good pick.
Don't make it sound like
slim. Do you know her sign?
Yes, I do. She's a Sagittarius. So she's amazing and awesome. And she's going to get along with people. They're going to enjoy her. She's going to have laughs.
Is the dream team going to be Izzy and Luke?
It might be. It really, the two of them are going to
That would be a great alliance.
I agree with what you're saying. Like, obviously, first choice is someone who watches the show yearly, maybe a little bit of live feeds. But if you haven't, do your research.
Definitely binge
and that's more than the last 2 seasons. Because the people who come in and who've only seen the last 2 seasons, like that can only get you so far. So
I can't have anybody be like, "What's a veto?" How do you play it? Like that? That's, it's too annoying for me. So, like, I appreciate somebody that at least will know the structure and the format and is willing to do some homework before they go on a show. Like, you wouldn't start going on a job without reading, the description of like what your job requirements are going to be. So, I appreciate that for sure.
Agreed. We're not judging. All right, Claire, this is it. Drum roll.
Oh my gosh, my last pick.
Last pick. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Who's it gonna be?
Wow. I almost can't believe this person's still it. But I'm gonna go with Kirsten.
Yeah.
With this pick.
That's who
I think she seems very, very smart, a molecular biologist. She is very pretty. She seems athletic. She seems likable. Is she a fan of the show? Who knows? But I think she said she's not. She grew up watching with her family, right? Is that? I feel like I
don't think that was her.
Oh, okay. But I like her. I think she'll do well. Very smart.
Yeah, I was gonna pick her next. That was who I thought maybe I should take before Luke, but then I got confused. I feel like she's gonna fit right in. People are gonna like her. Maybe she can do a comp or 2. I don't know, but yeah, she's got good chances here.
I know. I'm surprised she was available at this point as well. She seemed like she deserved an earlier pick, so good snag.
Yeah,
happy to see her.
This does confuse me now. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Who are you going to leave for me and Chantele?
That's right. So who is left is America, Felicia, and Red.
Yep.
So that means I am taking America.
Dang it.
I was hoping that like maybe I could have her just stumble onto me.
Yes.
Look, no shade on the two that are left, none at all. But the dudes are gonna at least want to hook up with her whether she's into it or not. And so that gives her a couple of weeks. And then if she may be one is that, did she watch the show with her family? I don't remember. But hey, if she has any knowledge about the game and can jump in, that'd be great. America, you're adorable.
She wants to go in and manipulate and like, okay,
great,
like
do
if
it.
she's good at it, like at least she'll be entertaining. And maybe she can go far and do well. So
I was really hoping you were gonna. Yeah, she was in my top half, honestly, to pick. And I was really hoping you were going to pick an old and leave her for me, Sarah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not going to do that. But it is odd that her and Kirsten are last round picks. That seems odd. But the life is such a wreck, guys. Sorry. All right, well, which one do you want, David?
Okay, I am going to go with the Donnie clone, Red.
No, stop it.
And maybe he'll last till top 4 or something because he's so lovable and people just can't get enough of his Southern Duck Dynasty charm.
I think he's a cornbread clone is what vibes I'm getting.
With like a touch of Rupert in his
cornbread. Mm-hmm. That's what jumped out at me. He gave a TiVo reference in his interview, so I actually give him points for that. That was amazing. Haven't thought of TiVo in
on the draft
solid 20 years. But no. No points on the draft, though. We'll see.
He seemed like more normal than I was expecting from his photo in his interviews.
Yeah,
I will say.
I just wonder if he's going to mesh with that. Like, who are his people? Like, is he going to have a group that he's going to get along really well with? I'm not sure. That's why he was above Bowie, but he was near the bottom.
He was above Bowie. Chantele, get out of here. Above Bowie?
What above Bowie?
How dare you?
Wow.
How dare you?
Where else did you guys have here? He's like, wow to me. Like, I don't know if he's
low for sure.
I mean, look, Red could be a great. I mean, he's. I love Donnie. I love Donnie, and maybe I would have ranked Donnie. No, but he was charming in his interviews, I believe.
Y'all are getting Donnie from Red?
Well, I'm just saying if that's the archetype that they're maybe going for. Maybe.
What about Sam? I'm just going to go through everybody who wore overalls. Sam? She was a robot in the first week?
Girl. Okay, sorry. I was thinking like the truck driver Sam. From
no. Just the people who've worn overalls in the past. Overalls. I'm going down the overall list.
Frenchie.
I'm not getting Frenchie vibes.
I'm not getting Frenchie vibes, no.
I mean, I'd love if it was Frenchie vibes, like first HOH, like Ida's, like.
Look, I'm getting more Frenchie vibes from America than him. I'll say that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Whoa!
Red was in top 3. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Wish you were in this draft.
Yeah. I mean, I love anyone who he's going to be a Virgo, which is a bit more uptight than he lets on, right? Like he looks like, who knows, wild, like silly guy, right?
Yeah.
With this look, but he's gonna be a bit more rigid.
Unless when a Virgo gets unhinged, though, it could be wildness. Because if you remember Big Brother Canada 10, there was 7 Virgos in there, and like the wildest week that happened was when the Virgo had head of household. So maybe it could be something fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, Chantele, that leaves you.
I think that she might end up being the
oldest players ever to play. I mean, she's a record setter.
Maybe it was female because wasn't Jerry older than her?
Sorry,
maybe it's female.
Right.
And you know what, though? She's a real estate agent, and they know how to talk to people. And I could see her potentially getting people on her side and like having people like maybe like her. If she's able to play that motherly role, that could work to her benefit. Like if she enjoys doing any household thing, like cooking, cleaning, or whatever, like people might be like, let's keep her around because like she's helpful and useful here. And I think she might be personable and get along with people. So I'm not selling her out just because she's older. I am worried if she does decide to say that she's not her age. I just don't really like when people lie necessarily, because I just think it makes them not as interesting as a person because they can't be their full self. So hopefully she sticks with her age and just be's her true self. But I'm happy to have her as my last pick. So
wonderful.
Gifted to me.
Yes. You're welcome for the gift. Claire, who is on your team? I've messed up my list.
On my team is Corey, Nicole, Izzy, Kirsten.
Oh, wow. Okay. I messed everything up.
Yeah.
Who's on my team?
Oh my Lord.
Why do I have Nicole on my team? Oh my God. Because I didn't write Bowie. I didn't write Bowie.
Rigged.
Y'all made me feel so bad that I didn't write it down. And I got out of order. All right.
Do you know, Felicia? I think it might be Felicia, but her birthday?
Yes, we do know. She is a Gemini.
Good, I'll take a Gemini for sure. They're getting along with people. And this house seems to be a little bit air fire centric, which is not usual in the recent years. So
yeah, with very little earth, which is great.
Nobody the one Virgo.
No one needs to be grounded. Come on. We want you flying off the handles, guys. We want you doing some wild things. Okay, so this now means we get to do, for the first time ever, something random and different, just in case an alumni shows up for whatever capacity. Could be coaching, mentor, could affect the game, or just host. We get to pick a alumni. We're going to go in the same order. So, Chantele, what alumni do you think might show up this season?
I don't want to break Claire's heart. So I won't.
Oh, were you going to say Cerise?
Take the Lock On family.
I was like, Chantele, oh my gosh.
I am going to go with last year's winner, Taylor Hale.
There you go.
To come in and host a challenge.
Yes.
For the 25th year anniversary, being the first Black female to win the show. Most recent winner. I feel like she is going to at least pass her crown to somebody, or maybe one of the competitions she won. Maybe she hosts that again. I just feel like she's part of the conversation for season 25. So I'm taking Taylor Hale as my gal.
That is the perfect pick.
Yeah.
Of course she's going to come back. She's like
very
such
wise.
a superstar winner. She's been like in the press ever since she won. I think there's no
but
way
one's
they're
like
not
the
bringing
most amount of money ever.
Yeah. Like she set like every record for the show. So she's definitely going to be back this season. That's who I was going to pick too. Now I have to pick for somebody else.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Now remember, we're opening this up to all of Big Brother. All of CBS.
Okay.
Survivor.
Well, I'm going to.
Amazing Race.
Just in case. Yep. Survivor.
Tough as nails.
Don't be mad at me. But I'm picking Dr. Will Kirby.
Oh,
to make an appearance
Will,
this season.
That's
He's just
nice.
a reliable. He's there most seasons.
Yep.
I want points, so I'm gonna go for the guy who they love to bring back over and over again.
Yep. Him and Mr. Spectacular.
We haven't seen him in a while, but maybe he's back into the fold with the anniversary special. I don't know. I didn't see it, but maybe.
Just for all the Virgos in the chat who feel attacked, please do not. We need Virgos in this world.
We organized.
Yes, we
punctual.
In the game is different than in the life when we say things like that. I'm going to draft off of the hope that the 3 people who have been promoted are actually coaches. Just in case it's a coach twist, I'm gonna pick Danielle because she's my favorite out of those three.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we were only going those three, like that's who I would have taken.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So that leaves Claire with
And then watch me be like, well, I decided not to go.
We added like if you host anything, you get points. Like, come on, there's some feelings to that. And honestly, if you watch almost the ET like house tour, almost convinced me more than anything that they might be coming back in the game, just because Frankie was like, I would love to be in there. Like, I have a lot of like things I would like to solve. Like, same with Danielle. I don't think Brittany was in it. So, oh gosh, it's tempting.
Grande?
It is tempting because I feel like they could. Like, I feel like there's no way Frankie is going in that house though, with like how famous his sister is now. So just for that reason, who knows? But I am gonna stick to my guns because in the 0.001% chance that Sheree is on this show and I don't draft her, I'll be so upset.
Yeah.
I'm drafting Sheree. I'm doing it.
Wow.
I couldn't get Jared. There's absolutely no way that she's on this show. But where is she then? That's what I ask.
In the multiverse.
That is my thing.
Yep.
And I get her if we get a letter from her, or if we
That's
get
true, actually.
a family video if he makes it a
That's
jury.
true. I mean, that is kind of true.
Wow.
I'll give you family video, but a letter?
Like an HOH.
Maybe send in her voice.
If she VOs
What if you see
it?
her photo inside the picture on the frame?
Yeah.
Yes, if we see a photo of her.
Now that's a good question though, because do you think so?
They
If Jared
wouldn't
wins
do
HOH,
They wouldn't put a picture of his
Will they
mom
put
in
it-
there. That's so
That
bad
would be
for his
crazy.
game.
Yeah.
what if he's like,
I would have
no
questions if
information,
someone's like parent wasn't in there. I don't know.
right?
Who knows? I don't know if he can. I don't know if he's keeping the secret. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, like how long does he keep the secret? I mean, we have a possibility that Corey recognizes Jared,
100%.
and if there was ever a picture of Suri in an HOH room, he
Now,
would definitely recognize her.
He might have to change his mom's name to like her middle name because like her name is
you
pretty
can't say-
legendary.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
What's your
Okay,
mom's name?
What if they include
Cheryl?
a photo
Yeah.
of her, like on when they're explaining who he is? What if there's like a clip of Suri?
Well, when we will see it, but do you
I
think?
don't think that counts as Suri going on, but you
Oh
guys,
no! I don't think that counts. Sorry, if that's what your question is.
she has to
Okay.
come on
Okay.
the show.
No, I don't think. I think that her being part of a package of him leaving, getting his key, is part of what we're saying here.
No key
Yeah.
package.
Because
But
then
then-
she's gonna be. Okay, hold on.
That's on the show. I would actually give you that.
Who knows?
like her sending him off.
Yeah, and then her getting sent off as well.
David, what's your-
David, I don't know.
is that
I'm
on the
just
show?
like, I mean, yeah, that's on the show. I feel like there's no way she's not part of his key package. So Claire just got a point. But
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Easy
What if she
point,
comes back in
baby.
again and get another point, or is it only 1 point for?
ooh, wow, great.
I
Call.
think we're gonna have to reconvene and talk about these alumni points because
Like,
I think just showing up-
it's like the star of the season, get the most point getter,
right,
Like, not
just
even
for showing up.
Yeah, just for taking Julie's job. I don't know.
Mhm. Hey, I'm all right with that. Yeah, if she's a production assistant, you're gonna get a lot of points. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how this plays out. I don't know. All right. Well, we drafted. We have alumni just in case. Can we talk for a second here about the house? Who saw the house tour? These rooms are weird.
Do you
They're
have the
little-
pictures? No.
I don't have the pictures.
I just remember seeing a cheese bed.
Yeah, there's
that's
a
the one that
cheese
stuck
bed.
with me.
There's a hot dog bed.
Mhm.
That room, you have to spin a wheel and it has numbers. If it lands on 5, you have to then get kicked in the butt by a boot 5 times to leave the room.
That's really annoying.
And that was not a have-not room, I don't believe. Claire, do you remember where this room was located?
No, I think that is the have-not room.
Oh, that was
my
the
Okay,
have-not
so
room.
it's just being really annoying. Okay.
Yeah. But the other room that is not a have-not room had like cots and like hands coming up in the window, like a scary hospital room or something.
Yes.
Like a haunted room.
How is this the
Spooky scary.
multiverse?
So yeah, as if that was a verse.
Yeah, there have been now there are really a lot of theories that each room is its own universe, right? So there's like the comic verse, which I'm pretty sure is the very back bedroom. There's the like upside down verse, I think, which is the room that's like in the middle, in between. And normally it's the open room, but they've kind of switched it up. So now there's like 2 beds on each doors. Or like 2 beds. It's not just tucked in a corner hidden away. It's like really out in the open. So that kind of stinks. And then there's like, I don't know, like skeleton, scary zombie room or universe. That's the side bedroom. And then there's like the HOH room upstairs. And I'm assuming the have-not room is also upstairs. But yeah, the bedrooms all look like they could easily be have-not rooms to me.
Yeah.
Other than the comic bedroom.
The comic bedroom is just like bright and annoying. And then there was one that had like pink and black, like
the upside down room.
That's the upside down room, which triggers me because that decor is like. Anyway, but I mean, it's fine. It's better than the other rooms if you're having to pick a bed and stuff. At least had like normal beds.
I agree.
The Sky Bridge is a bit more closed off than it used to be. It's not completely open, but there is like a window. I think the window's on the other side, like not the kitchen side, like closed off to the kitchen.
The living room
is what it looked like, and it's over the living room, which was different. The H room I thought was gorgeous. I loved the room.
What was that universe like? I don't remember seeing it.
That like matched the living room where it was like just that wood paneling, and they had those faux windows with like trees, like maybe a house in the woods, a lake house or something, like just not too like wild and crazy.
Yeah.
I like the house. Intrigued. Apparently there are 18 beds, so who knows?
Yes, there are.
Well, I have to say though, I don't think that Suri is going to be in one of those beds because that's too wild. So at least we got that.
Yeah, I would. If Suri's coming back, she ain't sleeping in one of those beds. She's like, I will have my own room and I will just like pop in and out. I don't know.
Hey, she slept outside, you know? It's much better in that house.
Yeah, it's true.
Very, very true. All right. I hope everybody is excited about their teams. Again, I have a spreadsheet, so it updates weekly with the points that are happening. I attach them to all the videos. I will post online as well, social media, to keep everybody up to date. Is everybody happy for the most part with their team?
I am.
Woo!
Yes.
How about you, Sarah?
I'm the most nervous actually that I've ever been.
Did we heckle you
yes. I usually win these things. I am off my game.
Don't even worry. I always lose. Winning, so yeah, you're gonna win.
I'm always last place with the winner. So I'll continue with my legacy. Don't worry, Sarah.
No,
sure, you're good.
All right. Chantele, what are you covering this season? What are we doing? What are you doing?
What am I doing? I just finished Love Island UK. And then I'll be starting the challenge. So I'll be going live after the episode airs. So it's gonna be twice a week for the first 3 weeks. And then I should be doing also later on in the week, so usually on a Friday or a Saturday, a power ranking. So mostly be the Challenge USA. Other than I might do some Big Brother. I'm not sure how to figure it out into my schedule, but maybe we'll do something like a weekly wrap up together or something. Yeah. I just don't know how much coverage I'm going to have on Big Brother, but I'll be on other channels for sure.
Yes, of course. Obviously, you'll be on. I'm sure Rob has a podcast. You'll be updating with Taryn and stuff. And you and I are going to do some astrology and some card pulls for the cast, and throughout the season. We'll keep up with that. The sad news is I don't have David for Big Brother this season. So everyone send your hate mail to David. But he will be here for Survivor and Amazing Race whenever that starts, which is going to be soon-ish.
Yes.
Claire, what's going on with you?
Not much. I'll be following along with Big Brother, the challenge. I have some friends on there, and it seems like it's going to be a good season, is the word on the street. So very excited that, keeping up with that on, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, who knows? But yeah.
Yes, you
keep
Threads
up.
real quick.
Huh?
You jumped on Threads real quick. You were loving that.
Yes, I did. I'm a big Threads fan. Derek was telling me, he was asking me, are you going to watch Feeds this summer? Because I didn't last summer. It was too close, too recent to having played. And I think I will. And he was like, you should really live stream, do something with this. But I don't think I will. But who knows? Time will tell. But yeah, I'm just keeping up with the season. So follow me on socials.
I think you have to ease into it after you actually go through.
You do. It's playing the game is such a pure experience of the game that like even live feeds don't give you enough. It's like, what are they saying when the feeds are down? Like, what's really going on?
Well, everybody follow Claire on Twitter and Instagram, and we'll try to get her back on here throughout the season for her updates and draft updates as well. Everyone in the chat, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Get excited. Watch the premiere tomorrow. And if anyone is watching this later, leave us a comment. Let us know who you are excited about in this cast. And if you have any guesses on the twists. And we will see you guys later in the season. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Awesome. Bye.